Hello everyone, I'm Ivy from Beijing, China. Today, through the topic Humanity at a Crossroad, I'm not going to discuss the ways we all know that we can change the world, such as helping others and supporting the country. However, what I want to go deeper is that the problems we will encounter on the road to change the world and how we should do to solve these problems. Through the perfect ways to help others and to create a future, we will definitely face lots of problems that people always ignore. We cannot avoid them, but settle them. We all know that helping the elderly to cross the road is because we want them to pass the car safely. And we all know that we are volunteers because we want to help the children from poor areas. Human nature is glorious, but when human nature encounters some challenges, things will be complicated, and we should solve these problems by wisdom, thus calling for the glory of human nature. On the way from my school, when I saw an old man holding a can stand at the edge of the intersection, my heart just told me to help this old and weak man to cross the road. But now, because of the reality of the society, fewer and fewer people choose to help the elderly to cross the road because they don't want to get troubles. They're going to think about whether this old man will be saving them and just fall to the ground in the next second and then claim a large amount of medical expenses. Although I would have some worries, I still walked over and carefully helped the old man to cross the road, since I know that if I don't help this old man, he will be trapped at this intersection and even lose the hope for the society. Faced with these problems, everyone began to make suggestions. For example, the law stipulates that people who take advantage of other kindness to deceive will be punished, which will encourage more people to help those elderly without worries. Calling for the glory of human nature so we can let things with good intentions continue to develop in a better direction. In addition, in modern society, schools in many big cities provide students with chance to teach or volunteer in poor mountains or remote areas. Just like what everyone has said, doing hope education allows the children in the mountains to broaden their horizon and inspire them. But this is not the case. We have encountered many problems. To be specific, many schools canceled their volunteer activities because this activity did not achieve the goals that everyone thought it is achievable. When children in the city wear expensive basketball shoes and dressed clean and tidy and stand in front of these children, many children in the mountains just feel the difference between themselves and the people outside the mountains, and they began to complain about their region and even their family environment. Because of the bad effects, many schools choose to cancel the volunteering activity. Sometimes we don't see the complexity of the things, but only our goals, and blindly move forward. When we are trying to change the world, we encounter problems, and we should solve this instead of turning a blind eyes. We have always talked about the ways to change the world and the motivation to create a future, but we ignore the difficulties that the way will arise. Only if we have the courage to face the difficulties can we continue to reflect and change the world in a true and essential way. Standing at the crossroad of human nature, even though the road ahead is full of darkness and gloom, we should go on without hesitation, because what we can see is the light at the end of the darkness. I do hope the world will be full of hope because of everyone, every student, every young man like us. Let's fight for ourselves, for our community, and for the next generation, and for the world. Thank you.